Hello everyone, so we're gonna go live at 12. So you need a chair for our usual weekly class. So grab a chair, we're gonna do upper body movements.
Live at 12. Class. So grab a chair, we're going to do upper body.
So I just want to make sure that everyone can hear me okay. So we're gonna do movements for the upper body to open the chest, to release tension from the shoulders, the neck and the back. So if you can't hear, let me know quickly so we can start. Just want to make sure everyone can see me and hear me okay.
Let me know quickly and we can start. Make sure everyone can see me and hear.
All right. So come and sit on your sitting bones. So I just have a normal chair with some cushioning on it, a small soft blanket. Make sure that your feet hips distance apart and your knees as well. So you want to sit forwards on your chair. So we don't want to lean back. And you want to sit right on your sitting bones. So your sitting bones are in your pelvis, in your buttocks. If you bring one hand underneath and then the other, you feel a bone on your sitting bone, and those are your you'll feel a bone on your hands, and those are your sitting bones. So come and sit nicely on your sitting bones. You can wiggle back and forth around so that you have a good sense for your sitting bones. And sit upright. If through the exercise you get tired, you can always stand up, go for a walk, and then come back and sit back on your chair. All right? So take a moment to arrive on your sitting bones, on your body. Just to close your eyes if that is comfortable, if that is good for you. Otherwise, you can keep your eyes open. But just take a moment to feel your uprightness, your chest, your head sitting on top of your spine, your shoulders. And for a moment, just let's feel how the neck is today. So very slowly and gently turn the neck, the head to one side, and just feel the quality of that movement in your neck. So only turn to one side a couple of times slowly. The slower you go, the more you can feel and sense. So turn to one side and just notice how far you can go and how your neck is feeling today. And then compare to the other side. And you might feel that the other side is different. Okay, and let that go. You want to have your jaw relaxed. So bring a gentle smile to your lips so that your jaw is soft. There is a space between, you want a space between the top and the bottom jaw. Okay, so that the facial muscles and the jaw is all relaxed. Okay, now you're going to tilt the head. So you're going to bring, let's start with the right. Bring the right ear towards the right shoulder. So keep your eyes fixed in front so that you don't turn. So we're not turning here, we're tilting. So if you keep your eyes fixed ahead you, that will help you to feel the movement. So tilt the right ear towards the right shoulder and just feel that movement in the neck and see how close you can come to the right shoulder with your ear. You can bring your hand there and sit at that distance. And do that a couple of times. And just feel that movement. Relax your jaw. And then compare to the other side. So tilt the left ear towards your left shoulder. Again, fix your eyes so that you're not rotating now, okay? It's a tilt. And don't expect a big movement because it can't be a big movement, all right? And you tilt. And just notice the differences between one side and the other, just like you did when you turn the head. And it's very likely that there is a distance. Again, just notice the distance between your ear and your shoulder when you tilt. How far is your ear from your shoulder? And you can do the other side again, just to notice the difference between one side and the other. All right. Okay, and then let go. And now just turn the whole of the torso to one side, as if you were crossing the street and you're looking for cars. And just again notice that movement in the spine, in the neck, in the pelvis. There is a small movement in your pelvis, so allow that to happen. And just feel this movement. And then again compare to the other side. Notice the differences. How far can you go to one side? And then you can compare to the other side. How far you can go easily without pushing, without forcing anything. Okay, and then let that go. Now, bring one shoulder up and down. Let's start with the right shoulder. So bring one shoulder towards the right ear and then down towards the right hip joint. And you go up and down and just feel that movement in your shoulder. And then do it with the other shoulder. Bring the shoulder up towards your ear, the left shoulder towards the left ear, and then down towards the pelvis. And again, notice this movement in the shoulder. All right, let that go. So now bring your right arm up so the arm is as straight as you can have it. As close to your head, to the side of your head as you can, as close to your ear as you can. And then tilt your head to come towards your arm and see how far your right ear is from your right arm, the upper arm. Just tilt the head and just feel that distance between your head and your arm. Can you touch your upper arm? Okay. Then stay there and bring the ear as close to your upper arm as you can. And then imagine that your ear and the side of your face is itchy. And you're going to get rid of that itch by caressing your head or the side of your face, the ear, on your upper body, on your upper arm. Okay, so you go up and down and around. Explore the full side of your face against your arm. If you can't touch, then imagine that you are touching the arm. Okay, don't push, don't force, do what is easy, what is comfortable. Okay, if it doesn't touch, it doesn't matter. You can still make this movement pretending that your ear is itchy and your face is itchy, your forearm is itchy, and you scratching against your arm if you can touch. If you can't, it doesn't matter. Just pretend that you can or imagine that you can. And keep moving this way and feel the movement in your neck, okay? Keep the jaw relaxed and soft, and the whole of the torso relaxed and soft, okay? Just moving through the neck, and you pretend that your ears is itchy, and you go up and down, sideways, against your arm, if you can touch. Breathe in and out to relax your jaw. Okay, and then let go. Take a moment to rest. Just feel that side of the shoulder, the neck, and just take a moment to rest. Okay, let's go back there, same place, same side. And we're gonna repeat the movement a few more times. So your arm is right towards the ceiling, as close to your ear as possible, and as straight as you can make the arm, okay? Do what's easy and comfortable. Don't be in discomfort. If your arm is right away, far away from your head, that's okay. You can still make this movement with the head, pretending that is against the arm, okay? And you just pretend as your ear is itchy, your face is itchy, your temple is itchy on that side. You're just scratching the itch against your arm if you can touch. If you can't, pretend that you are. Back and forth. Relax your jaw. Okay, and let go. Resist the temptation to shake things or roll the shoulders. Don't do none of that. Just let it be and just feel and sense wherever it's there for you to feel and sense, okay? Take a moment to rest. Close your eyes to feel and sense yourself. Okay, then let's move from the pelvis just to release tension in the upper body. Move the pelvis back so that you come and sit towards your tailbone and round the back. Look down towards the floor. And then move the pelvis forward towards the pubic bone and look up, arch the back. And do that a few times. Rock the pelvis back and forth. The movement is in the pelvis. You don't start the movement from the torso, but from the pelvis. The torso moves as a result of moving the pelvis. So you go back and forth. So forth towards your pubic bone and back towards your tailbone. Arch the back as you come up and round the back as you take the pelvis back. Okay, and let it go. Come back to sit right on your sitting bones. All right, you're gonna bring your arm up again and bring the head towards the arm and notice if anything feels different there. Is your head closer to your arm closer to your head. Okay, now you're going to glue the face and the arm together, okay? So the movements that we're going to do now is with the head glued to the arm, okay? And what you're going to do, you're going to go around in circles with the arm. So pretend or imagine that you are drawing a circle in the air with your hand. but your face is glued to your arm, okay? So you need to move the torso, you need to move the pelvis to allow you to draw a circle in the air with your hand. Breathe in and out as you go around in a circle. Release your jaw, relax your jaw, soften your jaw. Make sure there is a space between the top and the bottom jaw so that you're not tensioning the jaw. So go around one way. Make sure that your arm does not leave your face and your face does not leave your arm. So involve the whole of the torso in this movement. The pelvis is moving as well. Breathe in and out and make a big circle in the air with your arm. Come down forward as far as you can by keeping your torso long. And go around and around. Okay, notice which way around you're going. Are you going clockwise or anti-clockwise? And then you're going to let go and rest. It's quite tiring for the shoulder and the arm. So if you need to take a rest before I say, then please do so, okay? Stay here a moment just to rest and feel yourself. Again, try to not to shake things up. Just stay with it and feel and sense, okay? Keep that gentle smile in your lips so that your jaw is relaxed and soft. Okay, now you're going to do the circle the other way around. So bring your arm up. Same movement, same thing, but now you're going the other way around. So if you went clockwise, now you go anti-clockwise or vice versa. Same movement the other way around. Breathe in and out as you move. Slow, gentle movements with moving to release tension, to get rid of stiffness. So we need to go slowly and gently working with the nervous system. Breathe in and out. Remember that your head is glued to your arm is glued to your head, or the side of the face. Breathe in and out and draw a big circle in the air with your arm. Keep a gentle smile in your lips, relax your jaw. Okay, and let go. Take a moment to rest and feel yourself. Resist that temptation to shake things, let them be, just feel and sense, all right? Take a moment to rest. Okay. Now just tilt the head just like you did at the very beginning. Tilt the head, so the right ear towards the right shoulder. And notice what feels different. And then go to the other side and compare. Is there a big difference? And also turn to look behind your right shoulder. And then turn to look behind the left shoulder. And just notice the differences. Is there a big difference? Please leave me a feedback, leave me a comment below or feedback at the end of the session. All right, so I know what's going on. Okay, let's do the other side. So bring your left arm up this time. And then first, just notice how far your upper arm is from your head. Just tilt the left ear towards the left upper arm. And see how far is the arm. Is it different from the other side? Is it farther or closer? Can you touch your arm? Maybe you count. It doesn't matter. If you can't touch your arm, it doesn't matter. You do what you can. Right, now we're gonna pretend that the ear is itchy, and you're going to scratch the itch away by moving up and down, sideways. So the itch is in your ear, is in your face, is in your temple, and against your arm if you can touch. If you can't, again, you can make the same movements pretending that you are touching the arm. Okay, so don't push, don't force, don't be in discomfort. Do what you can. Breathe in and out, keep that gentle smile in your lips. And keep moving back and forth, sideways, pretending that your ear is itchy. The face is itching, the temple is itchy, and move in all ways you can with comfort. Okay, and then release and take a moment to rest. Feel and sense your shoulder, your neck. We're gonna do it again, all right? Okay, so bring your left arm up again. And again, same movement as before. Your ear is itchy, your face is itchy, and you move back and forth, up and down, in any ways you can. Breathe in and out. Your jaw is relaxed, the facial muscles are relaxed. Close your eyes if that is comfortable. Breathe in and out. Try not to hold the breath. The last thing you want to do is to hold the breath. Okay, and let go and rest. Resist that temptation to shake things. Just stay with it. Be with it. Feel and sense. Close your eyes. Feel and sense. Feeling is healing. Okay, now bring your arm up once again, same arm, same side. And now we're going to do those circles again, just like we did before. So go one way, only choose whatever circle direction you want to do. Only go one way. Same thing as we did on the other side. So you're drawing a circle in the air with your arm. Breathe in and out. Round and around. And notice what direction you are going. Are you going clockwise or anti-clockwise? And imagine that circle you're drawing in the air with your hand. Okay, and then let go and rest. Close your eyes, take a moment to feel the shoulders, the neck. All right, let's go the other way around. So same movement as before. So remember, I forgot to tell you before that the head and the arm are glued. Okay, so the head doesn't leave the arm doesn't leave the head. And now just go the other way around. Wherever way you went before, now you do the opposite direction. Same thing, around in a circle. Draw a circle with your hands in the air. Breathe in and out. Keep your jaw soft. Do what you can within your own comfort. Don't push, don't force. You're gonna hear clicks and clacks in the back. That's all good as long as it doesn't hurt. If it's painful, then you need to move a little bit slower so that it doesn't trigger the pain. Okay, and let go. Take a moment to rest and feel yourself. Okay, now bring the other arm up, so back to the right arm. And extend the arm, lift the shoulders so that you, as if you want to touch the ceiling with your fingers. So lift the shoulder up, only the shoulder, so we're moving through the shoulder. So lift the shoulder to touch the ceiling and then move the shoulder, keep your arm extended so there is no bend in the elbow, and move the shoulder back towards the pelvis. So you move it up, so you slide the shoulder joint up and down. Keep looking front of you so the head doesn't move. You move it through the shoulder joint. You move it up to touch the ceiling and down towards the hip joint. Up and down. So it's only a small movement because you're only making this movement through the shoulder joint, okay? So don't expect a big movement. Up towards the ceiling and down towards the hip joint. Is a subtle movement in the shoulder joint. All right, and then let that go. Okay, now we're going to do something similar that we did before. So you're going to bring your arm with the right arm back up. And you're going to glue your head to your arm. And this time, instead of making circles, you're going to draw letters. Maybe you can draw your, or write, not draw, but write your name in the air with your hands. Okay, or write wherever word comes to you. You can write your name and your children's name or your partner's name, or whatever word you want to do. Just write that word in the air with your arm, with your hand. Okay, so remember that your ear, your face is glued to your arm. So don't allow them to separate. And you writing letters, words, any word you want, any name you want. The aim here is to move in all possible directions. So remember that the whole of the torso moves, your pelvis moves a little bit as well. Breathe in and out and write whatever word you want. You can write your favorite word, you can write your name, you can write someone else's name. Okay, and then take a rest. It's quite tiring for the shoulder, so make sure that you take rests before I say if you need. Okay, let's do the same on the other side. So glue your face to your arm if you can, or as close as possible. And again, you're going to draw or write words in the air with your hands, with the arm. So write whatever words, whatever name you want. go backwards in the name. Breathe in and out, relax your jaw. Okay, and let that go. Take a moment to rest. Feel yourself, resist the temptation to shake things. And then let's lift the shoulder like we did on the other side. So bring your left arm up again and straight your arm, close your head and lift the shoulder, slide the shoulder up as if you're touching if you want to touch the ceiling, and then bring the shoulder towards the hip joint. You go up and down. The movement is only in the shoulder joint, so keep the torso as quiet as you can, all right? Up and down. So you slide the shoulder towards the pelvis and then towards the ceiling. Okay, and let that go. Breathe in and out. Okay, lift the right arm now. We're going to do the same thing as we did before, writing the name in the air, okay? So glue your face to your arm if possible, or bring them as close as possible. And then again, draw or write a word in the air with your arm. Back and forth, write whatever word. Breathe in and out. I'm writing the word love. Sending love to everyone that is here with me today. You can write whatever word you want. Breathe in and out. Go up and down. This time this probably feels a little bit more comfortable. Okay, let go and rest. Take a moment to feel yourself. Okay, bring the other arm up, the left arm, and the same thing, glue your face to your arm or bring them as close as possible, and again. Draw a word, write a word in the air with your arm. Keep your arms straight. So the movement is in the torso and the pelvis, the ribs. Okay, and let that go. Take a moment to rest and feel yourself. Okay, now you're going to cross your arms in the wrists, wherever crossing, wherever side you want to bring up. So bring one wrist on top of the other, and then you're going to interlace the fingers. Okay, so one wrist on top of the other, the palms are facing each other, and then you're going to interlace the fingers. And you're going to bring the arms as high as they go comfortably, okay? If you can have your arms touching your face, do that. If you can't, just do what it is possible for you. Maybe you are here, maybe you are here, wherever it is, just be comfortable. If you can, bring them up, all the way up, and touching the sides of your face. And here we're gonna do what we did before, but we're gonna do both sides. So the face is itchy, the ear is itchy of one side and then the other side. So it's exactly the same side, the same thing as we did before, but now we do both one at a time. Okay, so you go from side to side, moving up and down, sideways. The ear is itchy, the forehead, the temple is itchy, the face, the cheek is itchy, and on the other side, the same thing. Breathe in and out, relax your jaw. Okay, now bring the arms down. Notice what arm, what wrist is on the top, is at the right or the left, and then release and take a moment to rest, because you're going to do the other side. Okay, okay, now cross the other side. So if you had your left arm up, now have the right side up, right arm up, or vice versa. And again, the palms face each other. You're going to interlace your fingers, and again you're going to bring your arms up as high as they go comfortably. Okay, and then you do the same movement as you did before. Breathe in and out. Your jaw is relaxed. Keep that gentle smile in the lips. Back and forth, up and down. Caressing your arm, caressing the side of your face. Breathe in and out. Okay, and release. Take a moment to rest. Your arms feel and sense. Resist the temptation to shake things, let it be. Okay, now just rock the pelvis back just like we did before, towards the tailbone, and then force towards the pubic bone, and just arch the back and go back and forth. The movement is in the pelvis. So you move from the pelvis, stick your bum out, and then bring the pelvis back, rounding. Do that few more times. Up, round, from the pelvis. So you're rocking on your sitting bones, forwards and back, forwards and back, slow and gentle. See, let's see if we can do this with the breath. Inhale, come forwards. Exhale, squeeze the belly button in ever so slightly and go back. Do the movement with the breath, without rushing the breath. Inhale up. Exhale, round. Okay, let it go. Let's go on in a circle now. So go from sit bone to sit bone around in a circle and involve as much as you can of your torso, the spine, moving like a snake around and around. Allow the neck to get involved because your neck is part of your spine, and go around and around in a leisure kind of way. So don't think too much about the movement, just go around and just bring as much movement as you can to the spine, the neck, the shoulders, without thinking too much about it. You're going back to the side, forwards to the side, back to the side, forwards. And at the same time, your head moves up and down as well. Breathe in and out. Notice what direction are you going. Are you going clockwise or anti-clockwise? And then move direction and go the other way around. Keep that gentle smile in the lips. Keep your jaw relaxed and soft. Around and around the other way. Involve as much of your spine and the neck and the shoulders as much as you can. Okay. And let go. Come back to your sitting bones. Connect back to onto your sitting bones once again. This is the end of the class. Let's see how things are now comparing to before. So turn your head to the side, look over your left shoulder, and then look over your right shoulder and just notice how that is now comparing to before. And please let me know below if you found a difference, and if you want to share your experience, please let me know below in the comment area. Okay, now tilt just like you did before. Tilt, bring your right ear towards, keep looking ahead you. Bring the right ear towards the right shoulder and notice if that space is shorter, is smaller, if your ear is closer to the shoulder. And then compare to the other side. How does this movement feel now comparing to before? And is your ear closer to the shoulder? And just notice the differences. And then turn the whole of the torso as if you're crossing the street, and just notice if that movement feels easier. Maybe there's more free enough movement in the torso, in the spine. All right, and that's it. Thank you everyone for turning up, and I'll be back at same time, same place next week. Please leave me your feedback below and share your experience with this exercise. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next week. Bye bye now.